So Zenny wants to know, Professor Walters, what are the things that annoy you in class? Well, I'll be honest, there's not a lot of things that really annoy me in class because I like my students and I want them to be there, and they're usually 99% of the time very respectful. But the things that annoy me is, one, students that come late to class. Now, I'm not talking like a minute or two late to class. I'm talking about the students that roll in like 30 minutes late and pretend like I should get all the credit. So what if I miss half the class? That really annoys me. But on the other side, I also get annoyed by professors that go long, either in the class before me, so then I can't get into my class, or they keep my students late, so then they're late coming to my class because they're paying to see my class and that class. So that's something that annoys me too. Another thing that annoys me is when students talk in class, but not to me, but to each other. And I'm okay with some whispering here back and forth, but it's when students talk at full volume to each other, especially like in the first row or two. I'm like, come on, how rude. That's kind of annoying to me. So if you're in my class, just kind of like keep it on the inside voice and you'll be okay. You don't need to use your outside voice to talk to your friend who's literally sitting next to you. So that's kind of annoying. Another thing when it comes to exams, and that is when my students cheat on exams. When they look on their friend's exam and pretend like we don't notice it, we see you do it. You look like a fool. And the thing is you should study on your own because your friend next to you, they're dumb. They don't know the answers. So make sure you study. So that's one of those things that really annoy me is when people are cheating on their exams. And I think a little small, not annoyance, but just a head shaker I have is when students come for an exam and it's a multiple choice exam and you have to fill out those forms, and they don't bring a pencil or an eraser, and when you have 600 students to give an exam, you'll be surprised how many students come up and are like, hey, do you have a pencil? I'm like, wait, you're like a third, fourth year college student and you have an exam that you know is multiple choice and you didn't bring a pencil? Like, I don't know if my eyes can roll in the back of my head enough to really symbolize how annoyed or like just whatever I am about that. So I hope that answers your question about things that annoy me when it comes to my students in class. What are some questions you have for professors or for me? Let me know and I'll make a video answering your question. Bye from here in Chester, England.